We are focusing, or the whole technology is focusing on the cooking oils. So used cooking oils is the main source for our technology. We are actually focusing on China because there are excess of cooking oil. According to official statistics, there is 3 million tons per year. Yeah. And there is an estimation that probably double amount is on the black market yet. Yeah, so it's really plenty of material which can be used. And at this moment, because the Chinese government actually cut the subsidies for biodiesel, there is actually no other use of that oil at the moment. We are converting cooking oil as a carbon source and very rich, energetically rich source, and we are converting it into the PHA, which is kind of the biopolymer which is biodegradable. We are still in a scale-up phase, more or less, but at the same time we are producing final applications. Because we are focusing on China, we are focusing on the Chinese most, I would say demanded products, which is the agricultural film, mulching film. We are actually utilizing two issues. One issue is the cooking oil as such, because in China there is a sulfur of that, and there were cases that there were companies which were actually just only visually cleaning the oil, and they were returning this toxic oil back to the food chain. And there were many cases that people died. So that's why the Chinese government has reacted very fast and actually had devoted companies which will compulsory will be collecting the oil and processing oil in a controlled way. On the other hand, with the mulching films, there's a huge problem because the mulching film based on the polyethylene, and especially the versions of the polyethylene which degrades, is a time bomb for the future, because most of the Chinese are actually plowing in the foils after the use, and especially those versions which disintegrate in very small particles, they're actually accumulating in the soil. And the Chinese universities are actually warning against this practice, because they were estimating like that if this practice is done in next 15 years, there will be actually nothing growing on the fields, that the fertility will decrease. So at the moment there is the Chinese government is preparing actually subsidies to the farmers to actually switch into the fully biodegradable mulching films, which may be plowed in, and it also brings benefit that actually it is a food for bacteria, so actually it is even improving the soil fertility. Our process is composed of two parts. The one part is the biological process, where we use non-genetically modified bacteria, they're completely natural strain, which are converting this oil into this polymer. The polymer is actually kept inside the bacteria in the forms of granules. So the next step is to isolate the granules, the polymer, out of the bacterial cells. We need to finish the manufacturing line. We are planning to build a 10 kilotons manufacturing plant, which will be able to produce enough of the polymer to be able to make the final products. We are at the stage of building demonstration plant in China, which should be finished by the end of the year. And the manufacturing line, if everything goes well, we should start production in 2019.